So I'm up here at base camp, and definitely no vehicles have been here since I was here last. Checking on my trail cam. Yeah, it looks like its batteries are finally done. It's not lighting up. So I'm just gonna have to take that with me. But I have another trail cam down there I need to get. It's been there a while. I'm hiking down from base camp to where there used to be a pretty amazing X structure. It eventually kind of broke apart during a winter storm. But I've had a trail cam down here for quite a while. Months and months and months. Probably got dead batteries. But every time I've tried to come and get this trail cam, something has derailed me and sent me other directions. So this trail cam hasn't been checked in a long time. This is a really cool patch of forest because it's just green ferns and trees. And so it's real walkable. And there is always sign in here, but not concentrated like you find by Tree Break Alley and stuff like that. The sign in here is a little more subtle and spread out, but it's here. As you can see, there's treetops, of course, always broken treetops. Oh, I can't, I think Jesus Christ. That's what I get for not looking where I step, I guess. Wow, this treetop looks new. And see this treetop right here? See, that's a treetop that fell and magically impaled itself into the ground. Oh, cool, I see my trail cam. But I want to look at this thing. See, this used to be part of an X structure. I've made some videos about that X structure. But what I never realized about that X structure is that this isn't, yep, see that? Oh, it's not a stump at all. Yeah, see how it wobbles? This is just another impaler. It's just another one of, I don't know, hundreds in here. They're just stabbed into the ground. It looks like it's growing, but it's not. It's just strangely stabbed into the ground. A lot like, oh, I see several of them over here now. I've never documented these ones. See, there's another one. Just stabbed into the ground. And there'll be another and another. Yeah, see how you can see that branch really low right there? Tree stumps don't grow branches. So that's just stabbed into the ground. Yeah, it's like it's a big old hole in the ground where it penetrated in. Yeah, that one too is just stabbed in the ground. It kind of looks like it's propped up, but it's not. But I see a really, really awesome one. See, there's so many of these now. But this one over here is huge. This one is one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. It's just so crazy how many of these there are out here now. See that thing stabbed in the ground? It's actually a V. Wow. It's actually, it's a pretty weird place to find these rocks sitting here. Two big, huge boulders. Totally clean. But this is a freaking crazy one right here. Yeah, it's two of them. Wow. Two of them stabbed in. Oh, yeah. And look at this one. I mean, this one's huge. Goes way, way up. See this one here on the right, that one's stabbed in upside down for sure. But this one's not upside down. It's possibly the same tree, the same two halves of the tree, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. If that tree fell from up there and it was natural, well, that should be the end that hit the ground and stabbed the ground. And yet somehow it broke in half, folded, and both halves of that tree are stabbed into the ground. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And I find this all over in here. Maybe one thing to just find one tree like this and kind of scratch your head and try to figure out how nature's doing that. But, I mean, there's literally hundreds of them in here. So I just checked the trail cam. Actually had a lot of cool stuff on it. Coyote with I think a rabbit in its mouth. And it had, I don't know, 7 or 8 really good shots of a big bobcat, maybe a lynx. I thought it was a cougar at first, but the tail's too short to be a cougar. But a lot of activity on that trail cam, which is really cool because it's right at base camp. And I had kind of been concerned that by all the activity I've had down here, camping down here, that the animals don't come through here anymore. But clearly they do. And only two-person groups of hunters, so only 4 hunters have entered my campsite in months since I was here last. And so that's really cool that not a lot of people come down here. Not a lot of people have seen my campsite. You still alive?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Oh, just taking it easy here.
Yeah. So I'm headed to an area I've referred to as 5 Arch right now, and I hope to go up and look at the spiraled trees as well. But really, I'm more after my trail cams over here than anything right now. It's pretty cold and frosty. Wow, that's interesting. That's some kind of fungus. I've never seen anything like it. It's like an icy fungus. Wow. It's totally frozen. And it looks like snow, but it's growing right off that stick. I've never seen this before. Look at this stuff. Feel it. It's like ice, but it's a fungus. It's really weird. I've never seen anything like that. Weird. I'm gonna have to look into that. If any of my viewers know what this is, tell me in the comments. Because this is crazy stuff. It's almost like cotton candy. It's totally frozen and icy, but it's like a fungus. Really weird stuff. We're approaching 5 Arch right now, and this is the area where that thing, whatever, stepped behind the tree and disappeared. This is an area where we have found footprints several times. And it's an area that has those arches, a whole bunch of the arches. Oh, I see them. Okay, we're close. And not far from here at all is where all those strangely twisted trees were found. So this little patch of forest, there's a lot of weird stuff going on in it. Right there, that's the arch that had the thing disappear behind the tree behind it. What's pretty amazing is a bunch of the arches are gone, which I've talked about in other videos. These arches get formed and then they get destroyed. I guess I can't call this place 5 Arch anymore, because there's really only a couple, but it looks like new ones are already being formed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to compare this to other footage to make sense of which ones are missing. But it is definitely different. So I'm right by where I found that spiral tree. I'm looking for it. And this one right here, it kind of looks like one that they might be, I don't know, trying to spiral. And then look right here, here's a different one. It spirals. I'm trying to find the main spiral. And then look, here's this one. It's like it goes up, 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 and then it's kind of starting to spiral. It's just so crazy. I mean, spiral trees are super rare. I mean, I've never seen them anywhere. But then right here, in this little patch of forest, there's a bunch of them. I just gotta find them. So that log right there, it's part of a washout. The embankment collapsed. That log came from somewhere and took out one of my trail cams because I can't spot the trail cam. It's on the other side of the river. I'm hoping that trail cam's still there, just on the ground somewhere. I can't see it anywhere. It might have ended up in the drink, which would probably have ruined it, but I got to get over there and find out. So right now I'm right in the area where I found the juvenile footprint. That was, shit, over a year ago now. But clearly, some pretty crazy floodwater came through here and rearranged the whole shoreline. Probably costed me a trail cam. But that's the gamble when you put them right by the shoreline like that. It was a gamble I was aware of. But there was so much animal activity on the shoreline there that I couldn't bring myself to remove it. Yeah, it was somewhere right around here. Yeah, I feel like it was right here somewhere. And it appears that the very tree that it was strapped to is long gone. But I'm gonna keep looking. Yeah, this whole embankment didn't used to be like this. And there used to be a game trail that came down right through here somewhere and entered the river right here. And that's where the trail cam was. Damn. One good thing though about these washouts like this is they open up a lot of new rocks. A whole new rock hunting area. No trail cam though. That's interesting because, oh, there's a trail cam right there. Damn, that trail cam should be aimed right at that impaled log. Wow. Alright, this could be something cool. So I'm pretty excited right now. Pretty freaking excited. I just looked at my trail cam, and my trail cam thing that I use to read the footage off my trail cam is a cheap little camera reader thing. Small little screen, smaller than a cell phone, well, about the size of a cell phone, but very poor quality footage. It's a cheap one. But what I saw is like a see-through, translucent looking blob going click, 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 click through the shots. Moving through here. Moving, basically moving from left to right through this area, right towards that impaled log there. There was no footage of that impaled log. I think that must have been there when I put the camera up, because it's in all the shots. So I was hoping I was going to get some kind of answer to how that thing ended up there, but obviously it was there. But I guess I shouldn't get excited until I see this on a proper screen. But from what that looked like on my little crappy chip reader screen, it looks like I captured something Really weird. And my other trail cam, which is the same model as that one, cheap, picture only one. It's the same model as the other one that captured both of those bizarre entities. So something about these cheap, picture only, old ass trail cams, I don't know, they capture stuff, but the other ones, the video ones, don't. Like, it's just so freaking weird. I need to get more of those old cheap trail cams.